Hello everyone, I'm Indira Sharma from losingyourmind.com, where you'll be finding blogs, posts, and videos related to mental health. So, in my today's video, I have interacted with few students regarding their views on mental health. So, let's find out what they have to say.
So, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Tia Chetri. I'm a student of class 10 and I'm studying in Don Bosco, Malvasi.
Hello, I'm Yasna Sarma, student of Apollo College of Nursing, Hyderabad.
Hi, my name is Avishkar Sharma.
I'm Dipti Chetri and right now I'm pursuing my graduation from Bangalore Institute in BSc Nursing.
My name is Prajal Chetri and I am from Geling, West Sikkim, and recently I am studying at CCCTT Sapani, South Sikkim.
Hello, I'm Chandramai Sannesi and I'm the student of Government Science College, Chakum.
Are you aware of the term mental health? What is it according to you?
It is something that has to do with emotion that goes inside a person's head, which determines the mood of that person and his well-being.
Mental health is something that you are physically fit, mentally fit. Like if you are mentally fit, you can cope up with any situation you are going through.
According to me, mental health is something that people is mentally healthy and they are conscious of what is going in and around them.
Mental health is a situation where people can easily stay calmly and do their jobs without any distraction, without any mental issues, mental problems and all.
Mental health, I guess people are aware about mental health nowadays because like many people, many people they cope up with this mental health. Mental health is basically being mentally fit.
What do you mean by being mentally unfit?
I think being mentally unfit means it's dealing with some kind of illness mentally, whether it be stress, anxiety, like it may be depression, like that.
People that who can't cope up with the situation, they go to some different state of mind. You feel happy in moment and just the other moment you feel very sad. Or
The person who is not fit mentally, the person usually the person can't cope up with the everyday problem going into his life. Like that, for me, that is what mentally unfit is.
As students, do you deal with any other stress apart from studies?
It's unfair to say that I don't face any stress. It's obvious that students, mostly students, school-going students or might be college-going students, they face stress in their life. Like even I face stress. Like I'm doing my graduation and I don't stay at home. It's difficult for me to leave my home, my parents, and go in a very different state where I don't know their language, I don't know their culture and all.
me being a student, I think even I carry a lot of stress. Not only being a studies, not only the study stress, family problems. Our families, our parents, they compare us with other children.
I am into some of the social activities and all, and I have to complete my job within time, and side by side I have to study in between of college and other works. That may be a stress.
You just told that you are into studies and you have to work side by side, so sometimes that stresses you up,
Yeah.
right? So, what kind of work you are into?
I have two companies, and one is Ripra Clothing Private Limited, which is a clothing brand based from Northeast India. Especially it's made in Sikkim. We are into e-commerce platform also. So another is Nepanglish Open Mic. Our tagline is the journey from hidden diary to an open mic. So we can promote the local artists who have not got platform yet. We are providing them a platform.
Sometimes I fear that when the college authorities, they will be asking for the college fees and all, and there comes the stress. Like if I ask my parents right now for the fees, are they capable of paying the fees right now at the instant moment, or do I have to talk to them later? that's the stress. Like, even I get stress from the college authorities that you need to pay the fees at this time.
Is the social media giving you stress or relieving stress for your generation?
Sometimes it gives us stress, but sometimes there are motivational quotes or something, emotional quotes that we just upload it. They feel relief on posting those quotes, but sometimes, when we see others post or something, we feel like I wanted to be that. I want to look like her. I want to dress up like her.
This social media, it gives stress to everyone. Like, we feel like using an Instagram, when we see other post their stories, their pictures in Instagram, Facebook, or whatever it be, we feel like we want to be like them. We take the example of celebrities and all. We try to copy them. We want to be like them. That gives pressure to the people.
I used to see others TikToks and I used to make that TikToks, and I feel like, if they can be so famous that they can have followers to K something, 10K or something, why can't I?
Do you think it's important to create mental health awareness among students?
Yes, in today's world, it's much needed because it leads to awareness, and the person knows what's mental health right from the start. So, even if the person tends to fall in the hands of suicidal thoughts and depression, with the help of education, he can deal with such situations.
Yes, it is very important to create mental awareness in school, whether it be in college. We are in a competitive generation. Like, everyone wants to compete with each other. So, like, even our parents have high expectations from us, and sometimes they compare. Her child is doing this and that, and why not my child? That might be also one of the problem that through which we can help them through mental awareness.
Doing awareness campaigns over schools, colleges, so that might be helping us to fight against this anxiety, mental health, and these drugs also.
The awareness of mental illness, of course, it's necessary in schools. It's not that mental illness or depression or stress that comes only to the adult person that has grown up, but there are different stress to different people. If we aware them before time, they would know how to cope up with the situation, and you will have the strategy to overcome that stress.
We hear a lot of stories, lot of news that people are committing suicide. So why do you think, according to you, what make people of your age to take such a huge step?
There might be various reasons why people commit suicide.
The main one problem I see is about the relationship.
We don't know what a person is going through.
So, according to me, a person commits suicide when he's burdened by some kind of emotions, failed in love, pressure of peers, family pressure, or if he doesn't matches the dreams that he wants to achieve in life.
If you feel stressed out sometimes, so what do you do to overcome the stress?
When I feel stressed, sometimes I go to bed, sometimes I listen to music, and sometimes I talk with some people.
When I get stressed a lot, I jot it down to what stress I'm going through. So when I jot it down, I feel like half of my stress are gone through, that writing. So
That when your parents are continuously telling you about studies, comparing you with someone or the other, does it affect you mentally?
yes, of course it affects my mind, because when they continuously compare us with someone else, they should know that we are different from the others. If the other person is good in studies, it's not that we also have to be good in studies only. We might be good in some other aspects as well. So I think that our parents should ask that what we feel, what we need in our life, what we want to do.
If we are not up to their like expectations. We feel low, even we don't feel like we don't feel good.
But when that day comes, and when we can't reach to the expectation, we feel like we are just losers and we are worthless or something. When we can't fulfill our parents' dreams, why to live like this? There comes a thought in our mind, different thoughts down. Not everyone thinks of committing suicide, but they start to use alcohol, tobacco, smoking.
So that's all for today. So in my next video, we'll find out what working people have to say regarding mental health. Till then, do subscribe to my channel, Loosen Your Mind, and hit the bell icon to get the regular updates of my new videos.